Being a full-time data analyst, a wife, and also a part-time YouTuber is a lot. And I get a lot of questions. People ask me, how are you able to do all these things? How are you able to be on LinkedIn, TikTok, YouTube, and also work? Like how? So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how I stay productive, not perfectly, but consistent. And if you are someone who have to juggle a whole lot of things at the same time or multiple things at the same time, then this video is for you. So guys, the first thing that helps me stay productive and consistent is having a strong reason behind what I do. So as I've said earlier, I'm on TikTok, I'm on YouTube, I'm on LinkedIn, and I'm also working, coupled with a lot of things I do offline. So how am I able to juggle all these things together? Is because I have a reason behind every single thing that I'm doing. Yes. So it's important to have a strong reason, and not just having a strong reason, but having a clear picture of your desired results. There's some people that know that they want to make money, but they don't have a clear picture of the results they are going to get. So have a strong reason behind what you're doing. For me, I have a strong reason behind what I'm doing, and my one of my strong reasons are I don't want to live a life where I have to work 9 to 5. Yes, I don't want that kind of life. I want a kind of life where I'm making money, I have time for my children and for my family and for my friends and every other thing outside there. I don't want to spend all my time in an office. I don't want that kind of life. Do you understand? So that's my strong reason. That's one of my strong reasons. And because of this, that's what helps me to do what I do. So I have a clear picture of what exactly that I'm looking for. And sometimes when I'm down and I remember this picture, I remember what I want, it helps me to go ahead. It helps me to push forward. So ask yourself, what is your strong reason? Why are you doing what you're doing? What is that picture that you want to see? What is that result? Have a picture in mind, have a clear picture in mind. It helps a whole lot. Secondly, honestly, what keeps me productive and consistent is my relationship with God. This one is more important because everything flows out of it. Whenever I don't spend time in prayer and study, I struggle a lot. I am not able to think clearly. I am not able to be productive. Yes, because the Bible says that God wishes above all things that we prosper and be in good health, such as our soul prospers. So it's important for your soul to prosper before you prosper. So prosperity it starts from within. Your soul has to prosper before you prosper, meaning you have to be in good condition emotionally, in your mind, and in your will. There's some people that they are addicted to things. That's an issue with their soul. There's some people that they have heart issues, heartbreaks, depression. That's an issue with their soul, with their emotions. And then there's some people that they have many negative thoughts in their head, and that's an issue with their thoughts. So these three things is a compartment of your soul. So if your soul is not prospering, you find it difficult to prosper in every other thing that you do. So spending time with God keeps me whole. Reading the word, studying the word, reading inspirational books, praying, it helps keep my head clear. God's presence just feels like most times it gives peace. You have peace, you have peace of mind, you have clarity, and also God is like my Holy Spirit is like my partner in this thing. Like he gives me idea. Even this YouTube channel, he was the one that gave me idea to start. The videos that I make, he gives me ideas of videos to make. Even the project I work on, how I present myself, everything. He gives me idea on how to do this thing. So sometimes when I'm confused, I pray. I go to God and helps clarify everything. And when I'm down and weak and discouraged, after I'm done spending time with God, I feel better. I'm sure that some Christians watching this video can relate to what I'm saying. If you can relate, let me know how your relationship with God has been helping you, because it does. It does. God factor is very important for me. Maybe others can do it, but for me, If I'm not spending time with God, I struggle with my productivity. That is the second thing that helps me. Now, let's move to the third thing that helps. So, the third thing that helps me stay productive and consistent is making plans ahead of time. So, every Monday morning, I make plans on what I want to do for that week. I've noticed that I'm more productive when I do that than when I don't do it. Yes. So I make plans on what I want to do. So every Monday, I write down my goals for the week. Yes. I do almost the same thing every week. I read inspirational books, I read Bible, I pray, I work on a project, a personal project every month. I make every week, sorry, I make videos for my YouTube channel at least once one video every week. Sometimes I make more than that. I post at least 3 times a week on LinkedIn. Sometimes once a week, oh, I will not lie. So and that is it. So I do same thing consistently. So I have number of things I do every week that I know that is consistent. Some things that come up can come up during the week, but these things are what I know that is consistent every week. So I plan for it. Like my YouTube videos, by Monday, I already have YouTube ideas I'm going to, the video ideas I'm going to do. I want sometimes the script is even ready by Monday. Okay, so I literally just plan myself. I plan the days I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and also plan the project I want to work on that week and when I'm going to start working on them. So just having clarity of what I'm going to do is going to, it helps me. I've also lived without making plans, and I can tell you there's a huge difference. Without making plans, I can wake up and just start scrolling on my TikTok or Instagram. I can just do what I just feel like doing, and then I just feel like I have so much time at hand. Having so much time at time means you don't plan. When you plan, you notice that you don't have enough time. So basically, I've seen the difference in planning. The difference that planning makes. Just try it. You're going to see it will help you. Sometimes you might not be able to tick all your to-do list, but at least you notice that most of the time you do 80% or even 50% of those things. And what helps me is making sure I'm consistently doing 1% every day of what can help me to achieve my goals. So I already know where I want to be. I know what I want to do. So I make sure that I do every day. I do 1% of what will help me to achieve that goal. And I got this idea from reading a book, Atomic Habits, that is doing every day, doing 1% every day of what will help you to reach your goal. So if it's 1% of a book, even if it's a chapter, even if it's a page of a book of a message or an audio you listen to that helps, just 1% every day. I don't overdo things. I take things little. It's better I read a page of a book every day than I read 5 chapters of a book today, and then the next time I'm reading is 3 months later. So 1% every day helps me a whole lot. And guys, it's possible that you know what to do, but you struggle to still do it. Sometimes I've made my goals, I've prayed and everything, but I still struggle. I still don't. I just want to sleep or watch movie or whatever. Like I just want to rest. What helps me, or sometimes I'm even discouraged. Like I feel like what I'm doing, that I'm not seeing any progress. I'm sure I'm putting myself out there. I'm not getting any job, and my interviews are not that good. I get discouraged at times. And at that point, what helps me, which is the fourth thing that I do, is watching other people's success. So I watch other people's success. I look at people that are doing good and I go watch their success story. So when I hear story of how I made 5 million naira in a week, in a day, and my struggles before I could make that, when I watch videos like that, it encourages me a lot. Oh wow, okay. It encourages me and pushes me and also helps me to see the picture, because sometimes the picture is not clear. Sometimes the picture is blurry. Discouragement can make the picture blurry. So when I watch inspirational videos or read inspirational books, it helps and encourages me. So surround yourself digitally, physically with people that inspire you. So if it's your friends or physical mentors, surround yourself with them. Have physical friends too, but some digital people digitally, it helps me a lot because there's so many people that are doing so well out there. So when I look at them, I'm not jealous, I'm not envious, I'm just encouraged, right, to keep doing. So it helps. Now I'm going to talk about the last thing that helps me. So the last thing that helps me stay productive and consistent is resting. Yes, resting is important. As I said, I don't overdo things. Like I have a goal of making YouTube videos, 2 YouTube videos a week. But sometimes in a week I make one. Yes, I don't overdo things. I just make sure that every day I'm doing 1% of what can help me reach my goal. So I'm learning something new. I am reading, I'm studying, I'm working on a project. It doesn't mean I finish a project in a week. Like I don't overdo things. I rest also because sometimes when you want to do something, you have so many plans and goals that too many it can overwhelm you, and you see yourself ending up not doing anything. So it's better you start little. So I just take it little by little, and I make sure I stay consistent as I'm doing so. So it helps me. So sometimes I rest. Sometimes I take a day off. I just rest. I just relax. I just watch movie. I eat popcorn. I eat. I sleep. I sleep very well. Do you understand? So it helps. So find a day that you can do that. Even if it's a Saturday or a Sunday, if you're working a 9 to 5, find a day that you rest. Okay, resting is part of it. You need to rejuvenate so that you can have the strength to continue this journey. And also, one other thing that I've realized is you have to have a stable emotions. Having a stable emotion is the only thing that can help you. One of the things that can help you stay consistent. Some people that they have mood swings. Today they are happy, tomorrow they are sad. If you can learn how to be consistent in this part of your emotion, even when you are sad, you are doing what you're supposed to do. When you're happy, you're doing what you're supposed to do. You have won. You have won it. You have, in fact, you are victorious already because that's one of the things that stop people from being consistent. Right? They depend on their emotions when they are sad, when they are happy. They do things only when they're happy. When they are sad, they don't. So emotions play a good role. That's why I talked about soul, making sure that your soul is whole. Some people are not whole. They are easily depressed. They are going through trauma, family issues. Those things can stop your consistency. So just try much as possible to settle those things, and try much as possible to, even those period where you have those issues, maybe you're sad or something happened, you don't have to be 100% consistent. Just, even if it's a few lines of a book, just read. Maybe you don't know what you read from that book will actually help elevate your emotions and make you feel better. So, guys, I hope you learned something from this video. I want to know what you think in the comment section. What helps you to be productive and consistent? Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.